Hey everybody, we're getting off to a bit of a late start. Oh god, I'm barely alive. So we're late because, I was sitting, I had, like, a little bit of time to, a little bit of time before I start streaming. Feeling a bit tired, let's just take a nap for like 20 minutes, refresh myself, so we've energized and ready to go start the stream. No, cut to like an hour later. I just woke up groggy as shit, like, oh fuck, what time is it? We're half an hour late. I just rolled over and started this, so, yeah, I'm still asleep, basically. Don't judge me too harshly. Oh, if, we play badly for the first couple matches, well, we're gonna be doing that anyway. Father Grims. I hate you. What am I doing? With my life? It's a good question. There's 7 of 13. Start convocation then. You fuck. And give me a match, damn it. It's probably the only convocation in the entire world right now is that one match. God, I'm just yawning like a motherfucker right now because I'm still waking up. Alright. What else do we need? Hill Scourge, Into the Nest, Athel, Festering Ground against the Grain. Those birds are too fucking loud, I'm not ready for it yet. Okay, we got the Hill Scourge.
Now, there's a sorcerer lord creating quite a hullabaloo down in what's left of Helmgard. Turns out it's Burble Spew Hail Scourge, the same fat bastard who ordered the theft of my book collection in Ubersreich, remember? Alicia says he's conjuring up a city-sized plague mist which will make the rot blood stronger and kill any decent folk. So, ride the guildsman's lift into the centre and just stove his bloody head in. No one steals from me.
Alright. Wakey wakey. Or we could just not join this match, I guess. Usually, one of two things are happening when it takes a really long time. Either this is gonna be laggy as shit, Or there's like multiple joining at the same time. No idea if either of those are true. But unfortunately, I'm the only one dead. Oh, they're not even at the elevator yet, okay. Where are you going? Oh. Unnecessary for Battle Wizard, but okay. Is that fireball stuff? The mace is apparently decent. In Sienna. Alright. Only go through the boss.
I see the guildsman's lift. We shall put it to use.
Laskred and Mugiwara. Not names I'm familiar with.
You hear that? They're waiting for us down below. That's a fire! Someone kill it!
Right. Oh, she better hop up and over those boxes quickly. Yeah. There we go. It's like she was listening. They shouldn't be able to hear me yet. Somehow. Party so I can talk to you guys without fucking with my teammates.
Incoming! Harness is blown! Get out of there! Rollers! Hope you want to fight! Found a chaos warrior! Look there! Ammunition!
I haven't seen anyone actually go through the cellar for a while.
What a taste! A chaos warrior! They'll burn like the rest! Rockhound's not feeling so good!
Ugh.
Bomb, anyone?
A stash of explosive devices.
Yeah, I get to play now.
Still out? Flames enough for all.
That rat's got a reach, all right. Over here! We got a strangler. Oh, a mighty blow. Stop showing off. You'll never be as good as Ockree. Well, we've still got to get across. How about taking a look around? That Kentucky don't fall!
Oh god, hello.
It's all. Bloody bats might have done this place in. I am flame, scream, flame.
they come, here comes the horde.
You hear that live, please, Dory?
You don't see it?
Poison rat's going to blow! Here come more of the Wazzicks! Take it down!
Where are they?
How long before these waters grow stagnant?
Don't
and
waste that
infested?
bomb.
Huh?
Alright, guess other waves are just
Little more than a cell.
decided to stay home.
There's a red guitar nearby. No. Feeble fire rat. Marry your righteous blade. Burn the light. Hold a moment while I drink. Aha! You want another, Crooty?
Do it again! This wizard has a present for you, Lightstormer!
Please kill it.
This wind obeys him.
Ambush.
Surrounded, weary but unbound. That's a fair Dory. That one's mine! Foul stench! The liar's dainty ears are here to kill! Be still! You are no good by the hammer up!
Alright, so we're going for 1 grim, I guess.
Catch rat! About your shore!
Oh, come on.
Be careful! Yes!
Save it for later, son. Hiya. Unheal the ground.
Now fine! You've learned something from me after all! This battle isn't done. I hear scampering and the tread of boots. Leech wench! Watch out! Storm bandit! You ailing, sir? I'm fight on! For my blood! Grimgy, you should heal!
No! Oh, fuck. I must have dodged too early. Jesus. So that was definitely an aggro patrol. Where was their patrol route? Like, how did they get aggroed? Oh, don't tell me someone, like, shot a common and it went through and hit one of them. Ah, they're just quick play. that's still that same match. Is that still the only convocation in the entire world that's happening right now? Guess so. Let's try another hail scourge. Let's try an apple. Suddenly everyone's playing Dwarf. What else is it? Into the nest.
A large chunk of Clan Festa are currently
Am I gonna be very lucky and join in near the end, or
our paranoid little
will it be
buggers.
right at the
So,
start like
you're
it
gonna
usually
see
is?
them, kill their warlord, and watch the chaos unfold. I'd love a full-scale civil war, but at the very least, I think we'll delay the work on the Skittergate. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know you'll enjoy it once you're there.
Oh god!
This way! Across this bridge!
That just fucking spawned me. Right in front of a horde. Not a horde, a patrol. Okay.
Cross the bridge, safe
What a sight! Don't they know they're doomed?
I'll cast PL. His name rings a bell, but I can't remember whether that's good or bad.
Oi, Sharon, save your flame to the pole! Aha! You want another groupie?
Come on, down here.
With this, I toast victory. I'll skin the water! Don't grow careless. They're still out there.
We need to fight that thing.
caution here. I can't vouch for the taste. I'd put a piece back home. The water will.
I guess they're going for Bix, so fuck it, I'll grab this. Alright, they're only going for one groom though.
So much for water. Will the rats ever learn?
Keep the strangler.
What a show.
Rose gears, fouled oil.
That's some Kyrie habit, darling. I'm not satisfied.
Rattling gun. You're a bit tiny for my taste.
A vile blue makes enormous.
That one's mine! Button runner! Get off me!
Aye, a good strike. But can you repeat it?
Blackfire up ahead!
And we're gonna snipe from up here? No? Okay.
Routine cracking probably tried you.
Oh god.
Going forward. Didn't expect to get up.
To hit the small lumbering target after all. Hey, I'll get you paid. I said the new one. Tell me. No. Really, wizard? You think set?
Boom! Another blackfire!
Wizard, why is my skin scorched?
Really? You turned around? It started going after them and then turned around to fuck me. You know what? It's still my bad. I should have been ready for that, but oh no. Suddenly I'm dead. Shade's dead. Put the ult a common to try and get himself some space.
I can't take much more.
Where am I? Alright, right up ahead.
The
Let's
rest
go
will be
further
back
for
if
healing.
the Northlanders aren't.
Victor says, fuck the books. Elf next to me? Yep.
Potion over here!
Potion!
Okay.
This is the door. Luminaire, bring it down.
Die, filthy gas rat!
Got it up!
Lumberfoot here, Rob. Ah, the taste is worse than the smell.
No such thing as scavengers, they
You're
said.
as good as new,
No
Sarah.
myth, they said. Well, they should see this city.
Almost precise enough for
Over
hell.
here, Dory.
A drunk,
Sense
flaxy
I'll set that hooker ablaze!
Kill him quicker next time.
fire ass through.
So that's it! The craftsman needs only one shot, Rocky. Go for the head, wizard. There's no fear to bind me head to boat.
I walk in endless silence.
Please! Grenadiers down! That bomb's mine! Or should be, anyway.
It's only an incendiary, I don't care enough to actually go for it.
Shit! Don't waste it!
Runner in the shadows.
Elf.
Squirmy elf, or I'll leave you!
You're not doing it right, dwarf.
More black rats!
They're still out there. There's flames enough for all.
Hey, it's a blackbird! Heroes tools, they shall serve holy purpose. Run, mighty duo!
We're leaving that book?
Get where you cast, wizard!
I don't know where he left it. Okay, never mind, he grabbed it again. Ryan, hello.
And so we reach the warlord's nest.
Oh shit, what up?
The two falls. That's not before tide.
Victor, come here.
Soon have you solid as stone.
Salute myself.
There's only a scratch. Soon have it patched up.
How you doing, Ryan?
Don't stay in the gas!
Yep. It's the usual incredibly mixed bag. Like 80% of people are absolutely terrible, and then every once in a while you'll actually meet some that are worth their time. Yep.
Ah, fit for the hunt once again.
There we go, he's realized now. I would if I ever still played Dark Souls. Nope. Yeah, no.
Up here, Gory.
Yeah.
It's like the safest way. So I don't have to remember your level to find out. Down the axe!
Oh yeah.
Healing tools if you're feeling weak, Trengarazi.
I've not felt the urge to play Dark Souls in quite a while now, actually.
Bitch. Change it. Right. How do I tie this bandage off? I should do that.
Yeah. Just run in and slaughter everyone that comes our way.
Yeah, pretty much just fucking levels up. Just like, oh, dead level. Oh, another dead level.
Are
It's
there...
fun encountering that as an Eldritch Faithful. Because I have. It's not fun. It's just like, oh, gang.
Are there still that many people doing the Eldritch thing at this point?
Yes.
Okay, I'm surprised there's a player base still there after all this time.
I think more people bother with them. I do the dome.
Yeah.
Not a bad drop, considering.
Yeah.
So, just bragging rights.
I mean, souls do get a little bit pointless after a time. Once you're
Leave the
sort of
matter to
level
me.
120 to 132 where all the PvP happens. It's really just topping off the consumables. Yeah. Yeah, you just waste your ammo on him before he can be damaged. That's great, Marcus.
Watch and learn, mates. This is how it's done.
My god, he died instantly. Oh my god. Alright, not a good Marcus. And the bomb didn't stagger him. Okay.
Hail, Queen.
Well, this is a shit show of a boss fight.
For the exiles, Ken.
This... Well, this is a wipe. I was maybe saying it'll last just long enough to get someone up. Gonna have to use your ult to get yourself distance. Oh god, it's me that's got picked up first. Don't put this pressure on me. Oh fuck, now all the pressure's... Suddenly I'm the only one up. This is not okay. This is not okay. All of a sudden, everyone was dying instantly.
Dude, stop. Oh my god, I'm picking up the movie as well. This is horrible. He keeps blocking, I keep breaking it with the uppercut. The straight sword.
Oh no.
And I've got a chaos dagger on as well. That's it, Ringo, you're off to great sword.
Wait, he went from blocking the attack that isn't it specifically called like shield breaker or something, right? He went from trying to block a shield breaker attack to trying to use an alter greatsword in PvP. How has he never played this game before?
It can work if you're smart.
Not if the other player's smart too, though. And they have a faster weapon.
No, don't gank him. Oh, come on. No, he's panicking.
That's one of the things I hate about FromSoft's balancing in the third game, because I like Ultra Greatswords. I want them to be good in PvP. I enjoyed using them in Dark Souls 2's PvP, but they're just bad now. If the other player knows what they're doing and they have a faster weapon, you will never hit them except with something like the rolling attack, because that comes out at the speed of a, reasonable time frame. But you'll never hit them with anything other than that, and they'll just hit you every time. Yeah, Ultra Greatswords rely on your opponents to make mistakes, and gives you no tools to pressure them into making mistakes. Like if I'm using
It's a weapon you've got like if you're quick enough.
even that doesn't, like, the one-handed speed's still far too low. Like, if I'm using a curved sword, a katana, anything like that, where they've got the advantage in range, but they're using an ultra greatsword, so I've got the speed, I can literally stand, like, my model touching theirs, I can just stand like that, constantly walking into them. If they ever swing, I can hit them, roll through their attack, hit them again, roll through their next attack, hit them again. Like, they can't do anything. Yeah, daggers, like, literally anything smaller than a greatsword. Like, you can do that. You can be touching their model, you can just dodge it on reaction. It's ridiculous. And you can roll like 17 fucking times before you run out of stamina, so they're gonna run out of stamina before you do. It's the same with when people used to complain about fighting people using the Cestus and using that Perseverance weapon art. They used to complain that it's the easiest thing in the world to counter. Perseverance is not good.
Just roll.
Exactly. Hit them once and roll. Just hit once, roll away. Hit once, roll away. Perseverance only has an effect if you attack them more than once when they use it. You can always get an attack in before they can hit you. So it's your own fault if you get killed by someone using.
Yeah. Yeah, but freeze scythe.
Yeah.
Weapon up. That's got perseverance. So you got an idiot trying to like, oh, I'm gonna smack through it.
Yeah, there's a lot of hyper armor in that. Although sometimes I will, if I'm using the scythe and I come across someone else using it, if I see them using the weapon attack, like the weapon art attack a lot, sometimes I will just see whose hyper armor is better.
How's the warhead? It's got better armor stats.
Just swing into each other for eternity.
Who's watching the stream? How many?
Fucking no one. I think it's just the bots that plague Twitch at the moment. Yep.
Bots.
Yeah, there are bots all over Twitch that just like sit in the chats of random viewers and that.
What, to scam them or something?
There are like extensions that like the viewers can like get tiny like prizes or like shout outs for like time spent on the channel and stuff. I'm assuming it's trying to take advantage of those. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't
Shit
do
links
anything
and
like
links.
that, so they're just names in the viewer list. But no, that's why I really like that Sekiro's gonna be, they're cutting out the multiplayer thing entirely, because they've had fucking 4 games to get multiplayer in a Souls game right. No, 5 games, because Bloodborne as well, and they just can't fucking do it. FromSoft cannot balance multiplayer.
Even the server's a bit shit, they can't manage that.
Yeah. Like, the closest they got to good multiplayer was 2. 2 actually had decent multiplayer. But that was, as everyone loved to say when they tried to complain about the game, oh, it's the B team that made it. Yeah, they did a better fucking job of the PvP. Sure, they fucked up the campaign a little, the PvE. There were issues with that. I have as well, but in just terms of PvP, it was by far the best. So now they're just saying, right, fuck that, like, obviously we can't do that, let's just focus on the single player, and I'm gonna be very happy about that. Sekiro actually looks really good from what I've seen so far.
A quiet walk so far, story.
I've not really been following it.
Oh, you should look into it a little. It obviously is going to share a lot of mechanical similarities with their other From games. That's kind of their thing now. So you've got like basically your bonfires, your Estus, your like resetting enemies when you rest, all that sort of stuff. but it's keeping some of like the speed from like Bloodborne. It's less slow. Like, in the Souls games, you're very reactive. You know, you're waiting for an enemy to do something, then you hit them while they're open, then you wait for them to do something else. Sekiro is more about finding that balance between parrying them and attacking them. So everything works off like a poise system, where if you just block attack holding down the button, it'll damage your poise, and if you take attacks without blocking, it'll damage your health. If your poise is broken, you're knocked in your ass and you're completely open. But a perfectly timed block will damage their poise instead of yours, and if you get an enemy's poise down to 0, you get a kill blow. So for smaller enemies, they're just dead. For larger enemies, you have to like get multiple killing blows to beat them.
So it essentially works like a perfect block in Xenoverse 2.
Yeah.
Where if you get it just right, you start draining their stamina.
Yeah, basically.
You know, a perfect block reduces them by like a half a bar of stamina, maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
But it's a significant amount either way.
Yeah, so basically, you want to be like up constantly like attacking, and when they attack you want to be like parrying them to damage your stamina, and then attacking whenever you've created an opening, working your way towards this killing blow that you'll need to do multiples of to kill any like sort of mid boss or main boss.
I might look into it about considering the whole perfect blocking thing.
Like I say, it looks really good so far. There's also more freedom of movement. There's a grappling hook now.
Knight Artorias.
Yes. Well, no, you've got a grappling hook now. So you've got an element of verticality. There are fixed points that you can grapple to, but they're fairly frequent. And I'm kind of glad that it's not completely free, because it gives From more leeway to like design the levels specifically. If it was completely free,
I've invaded the world
anyone,
of Knight
level design
Artorias.
would be. They're not gonna have the Artorias.
And Artorias. No, I just invaded the world of Knight Artorias. And Artorias invaded. What the fuck?
Fucking everyone is called Artorias, and nobody uses the Artorias set.
Oh, and Artorias has died.
The
I don't
amount
know,
of
who's
like,
Artorias who's using the set?
the amount of like Solaire of Astoras I've seen with like great swords and
Whoa, what the fuck?
Artoriases with axes and just.
Cheeky fucking prick. Bye! Oh my god, they're just ganking me. Pieces of shit.
It's amazing how much better I'm doing because I've got bots with me instead of other players.
Oh my fucking god.
But yeah, Vati and Epic Name Bro are a couple of the big Soul streamers have been doing a lot of stuff about what they've seen, and they were flown out to like try Sekiro and everything, so they go quite in depth about all the new mechanics and aesthetics of from this new project.
Dead? Ribbons. Nice work, Mike.
I can't swim those waters! Search for a crossing point! Perhaps that's ours!
Oh, fucking hell, they were majorly gank squad. They weren't all phantoms either. You know, one of them was a dark spirit. He was like, oh, I've been on this shit. Dickheads. That's unpleasant. Always unpleasant.
That's the other thing, if you put down a red sign and someone summons you and they've got like 3 other people there to just slaughter you, you can be like, okay, you're a fucking dick. You just summoned me to gank. If you're just like invading and they've got a bunch of people, you can't really complain that much. It's like, well, they might have just been playing the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
With chaos warriors!
That always bugged me when people would invade me while like I was just doing a playthrough.
And then
with
complain
someone.
about being ganked.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't invite you in here. You just sort of showed up. You don't get to make me play by your rules.
Pretty much.
We have to cross somewhere. Crush. We don't have to to your feet, Tazungi! Having a rest, Watelgi. No time for that. Oh, don't I'm drinking! Chaos warrior, work together!
Look at that. You actually hit something.
Better be the same fucking guy. Otherwise I'm gonna avoid playing as Aldred Faithful for this session. Maybe the Phantom bunch, but
There is no escape.
even that seems a bit tough to get summoned. It's not so bad.
Strike them down.
What is it with people and not opening short? Oh no, because he's. Oh yeah, fucking idiot, right? He killed the invader. Source. The host killed the invaders. You're all invaders. You're not the Aldrich. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Jim! Jim!
Jim.
Yeah, there was this guy I invaded. If you look from my feed, you'll know what I'm talking about. Whilst that would break the stream.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the same fucking guy.
Listen up. I'm hearing that the auspice of the Shining Sacrament has received unwelcome attention. Chaos sorcerers, and maybe something worse. There's something extraordinarily wicked in the works, so get down there and put a stop to it.
Got someone in this match I know now, and I know they're decent. So maybe we can actually win.
War marches on all lands and pities not the weak. This is no time for pacifism. No dead, no wounded. Huh. Suspicious.
Like a broken toy!
Sienna, watch your blade!
Surely you can reach its head, Warden.
Looks like he's got a sparkly ring on. Oh, that's lovely.
Assassin! Down we go, Jory! Listen! Razzie, while you still can!
Come, backstabber. Face the blade.
Keep your eyes open, Dory.
Such cells are seldom empty. So many transgressions
Healing
lead to a
drop
madman
over here.
confinement.
Seems our path leads into the
That
sewers.
gosh fruits come through my ears.
That's the kill!
Slow system change.
Seek.
Fuck.
Fly through. Ah.
Ashes and ruin. I'm all alone.
Oh, to the wizard.
Colin!
And that's wipe. That's unfortunately time to patrol.
Listen up. I'm hearing that the auspice of the Shining
Rent.
Sacrament has received unwelcome attention. Chaos sorcerers, and maybe something worse. There's something extraordinarily wicked in the works, so get down there and put a stop to it.
So what upcoming games have you got your eyes on, right?
The Spyro trilogy, for definite. I think that's about it.
interest in like Red Dead or
The House of
Oh
Hades
no.
is too much
Yeah.
Well, there's Cyberpunk, but I didn't feel like I needed to say that really,
Soon enough, mayflies.
because I would have figured you already knew, considering how I talked about it in the group chat a while back. And Bill was like, "Oh, this is interesting." I was like, "Yeah, I'm definitely fucking getting it."
Over here, mayflies.
What's that fucking noise? Good shit.
Everything, sir. Aim for the head.
Yeah, did you hear what was it, I think? Is it 2K or EA? I think it's 2K that owns it. One of the sports games, they've like reduced experience gains to like further push people into buying the microtransactions.
It's player choice.
Yep. Like,
Retards.
Jim always said, no one ever chose to be squeezed for money from their video games.
Grappling gun! Ammunition here.
Civilians hate me because these fools won't.
They are definitely showing their truest colours. I mean, they was already shining through, but now it's just beaming, and I need sunglasses. It's not even like a pretty light, it's like fucking UV rays burning my eyes out their sockets.
Yeah. It's like EA after like removing the microtransactions in Battlefront because of the backlash, and then wanting a pat in the back for that, and they started talking about how they've got this new thing that they're calling the EA moral compass, and you know, above all, they want their games to be fair. And then they immediately turn around and try and take on Belgian law so that they can keep the fucking bullshit microtransactions in their next sports
they're fucking
game.
idiots.
Yep. Just in case anyone actually believed them for a moment when they said they were turning over a new leaf. They make sure to take a stand on their right to fleece players out of everything they know. They won't stand up for much, but if there's anything they will take a stand for, it's gambling.
Down, that's the way.
I'm honestly,
Screen them over.
honestly more surprised that there's anyone who still does believe anything they say.
Gullible yobs. Gullible people. Yeah. Oh, I love my EA games. Admittedly, I did come across a person. He said something that just made my stomach turn.
What
I was
was that?
just like infuriated and ridiculous. I was playing with my mate a bit of Destiny. Yeah, I know the name itself makes your stomach turn, but you know.
Yeah, just a bit.
But honestly, even that alone was like, this will make you fucking run off to the toilet and puke. It was, I sat playing with my mate, and one of his mates came in, and he was talking and stuff. He turned around and said, "I need to keep a little bit of money aside so I can buy FIFA points." I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Why?
He said it. He's like, he needed. He's like, "Oh, I need to buy FIFA points." You know, I was just trying to say, "You don't need." I should have turned and said, "But you don't fucking need to, because surely you can play for it." But he's like, "Oh no, it's easier this way." I said nothing.
Yeah, it's much easier to
just
buy them.
silent-
That's kind of the point.
I was
make
just
it
silently
so that it's
lamenting it. I didn't like it.
to
You
get-
sounded like a right fucking div as well. You said, you like, picture your comment chav, and that's what you fucking sounded like. I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't exactly sound the best myself, but you know. have a certain amount of class. For working class.
Working class is class 2, I suppose.
It is.
Glory.
What, I get it.
Think we avoid him, Dory. Gas.
But yeah, like, we know, like, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that these bullshit microtransactions that give you the choice to skip the grind affect the gameplay. Like, there doesn't need to be a grind. Like, compare any game with microtransactions, right? They are grindy as shit. Now look at any game that doesn't have those in it. They're fun to play and you unlock things and they don't feel like a grind because they're made to be a fucking video game.
Shit like Monster Hunter, Dark Souls.
Exactly, like, they talk as though the grind of a game is just something intrinsic to video games, like it's out of their hands, but it's absolutely not. They are manufacturing that grind.
They want people to skip it and then buy shit.
Exactly. That's the entire point of it, is to pressure you into paying to not have to deal with it anymore. And for whatever goddamn reason, there are plenty of players that buy into this idea that, oh no, games are just grindy by default. Like, there's nothing they can do to stop that. Like, no. Games never used to be like that. And there are plenty today that aren't like that.
Comes to challenge.
So, what are the bets that 2K is gonna completely fuck Red Dead?
So, which do we pull?
They probably will.
Yeah. That's the only reason I'm still undecided on it. From people who have seen the game itself, they've said it's actually pretty good. And I don't doubt that. But they've got a whole multiplayer that they're still making. And we saw exactly what they did with GTA 5. They had a whole single player that was actually decent, and plans to, like, make more! And then they realized, oh no, wait, we can make money just pushing microtransactions in the multiplayer. Let's scrap all of the plans for single player content. And now they're going into a new game, and they already know they can do that and make all of the money. So there's nothing stopping them going into off the bat.
Don't buy this shit. Like, I want to like a game like Anthem. EA
Oh god,
just,
no, I have no faith in Anthem whatsoever.
With the way BioWare is and EA. Gonna be
BioWare themselves aren't all that bad. I think there are a lot of... still plenty of people there who just want to make a good game. I think a lot of the shitty things BioWare have done have been due to EA and the pressure. Like, they did make the mistake of signing their souls to the devil. Like, that's on them. They should never have signed that contract. Even if they had to delay their game another 5 years because of a lack of funds, if they didn't, they still should have done that. I mean, Visceral did exactly the same thing. Visceral signed up with EA,
Oh yeah.
and they made really good fucking games. Really good horror games. Dead Space was amazing. And then because EA wanted to try and capitalize on the then booming success of mobile games, and by success I mean money making, no one actually liked the games, they just spent money on them. They decided to shovel in a bunch of mobile game style microtransactions and grind and crafting mechanics and wait timers for materials, in their own words, to capitalize, to like draw in the mobile gamers. Like, hey, you know the worst part of mobile gaming? Maybe if we put that in, the people that actually spend time in those pieces of shit will want to play this too. Like, no! If they're gonna play a console game, it's to get away from the bullshit that infests their mobile games.
Oh, and another thing about mobile games, they're all the majority of them are free.
There are a lot of free ones, but that's
price.
usually because they're like shitty rip-offs of something else, and they're packed with the free-to-play microtransactions that we're seeing in the AAA games recently. And they're not
Yeah,
worth
but AAA
anything.
games ask you for 40 up front.
True. Well, they ask you for more
Whereas
than
the mobile
40
game-
up front. They ask you for 60
Yeah,
up front.
It's an only
They ask you for 60 up
It
front for
varies.
the base experience, and anything up to like
Exactly, it
120 for the full package, plus microtransactions. Plus season passes.
It's getting very pricey. I don't like it. Go away.
I hear so many enemies and I don't see any of them. Oh, here they go.
Stairs going down right here.
It's amazing the difference just a couple of decent teammates has in this game. Oh, Marcus is lagging the fuck out.
Almost.
I keep hoping you'll improve.
I spent like the first hour of the stream just constant failure. Everyone dying to the slightest thing and just no one able to help each other. And then suddenly someone I've played with a few times before that I've got on my list just send me a message, need a hand. I'm like, okay, sure. He jumps in, someone else decent jumps in, and we're destroying.
Get out of his path, Dory!
Oh fuck, it turned around. This could be bad for me. I can't see. There's a troll in the dungeon. Thought you ought to know.
As you would. I get that reference. I get
Eh.
it. Have hit your microphone. Have to say you fainted.
Yes. Fire rod could be an issue. Okay.
Life leech is dead.
This looked easier when I saw Kruber do it.
We'll take them together, Gorkson. What about these ducks?
Down here, are you all blind? Gas rat. Somewhere close. Get clear!
The Black Stormer, that is.
That's a storm sorcerer! Cut into little pieces!
For Loren!
I'll skin the water! Raki Kazaki Dome Elgi! Why did I ever leave it? Hell, this is the time, really! Good enough, he said hello!
There's a Belvedere stalking us.
That's a wolf. This looks like the way down.
Find ammunition,
That's
Vigilo.
no natural flame, it's a guitar.
That's never not satisfying. So one of the classes of the dwarf in this game, his special ability just throws him through the air in whatever direction you happen to be pointing, and knocks away any enemies that you land near. Throwing myself through the air and like flying past an enemy and decapitating them mid-flight
Still near.
is the most satisfying thing I've ever done in my life. Every time.
Anime.
Hell
Anime
yeah.
is shit.
Everything's done, happy. Yes, it's funny, isn't it?
Circle pit.
Fire that! Pink, over there!
Sweet Holy
I'm gonna need bigger defense for that one.
I think he's dead.
Good lord.
You look and sound like the dwarf, you disgust me. Fuck you, dickhead. How dare you? I am insulted. How can you say that this magnificent beard looks anything like a dwarf? He's far too tall to be a dwarf.
Owie, owie, ouchies. Oh, I got an arrow stuck in my head. It's a little bit painful.
Imagine it would be. No, fuck you, take it. That's not a dwarf. That huge beard, the 3 feet of height, the stout, manly voice, that's obviously an elf.
The giant, for God's sake.
It's a very small giant, yes.
Yeah. The giant to ants.
See, you look at that. That's what a dwarf looks like. Them right there. Those are the eyes of a dwarf. You know, tall and slender and pale and live in the woods. Don't think you know what dwarfs are, Tegan.
Started to summon a plague mist large enough to cloak the whole town. Good for the Northlanders, bad for the rest of us. There's a guildsman's lift that'll get you close to where he's playing silly buggers. Change the weather foreshowing by ending that thieving lard gut by any means necessary.
Been a bit quiet,
I'm
darling.
gonna go kill Burble Skew. Wait, what is it? Burble Spew Hail Scourge. Who's just the most wonderful name I've ever heard. It rolls off the tongue.
Absolutely. Write it down.
What it means to mess with us?
He doesn't hurt. Oh. It's just a kiss, Zor. It's just a kiss. Here, Jim. I'll give you a kiss. Yeah, put your shirt down. I'll give you a kiss.
Slow down, civilian. Save me some.
Gas! Hold your breath! Have a breath! Anything the elf can kill, I can kill even more. She's doing all right, though. Look at that. I've seen scores die in a single burst of sun. Kill that fire!
Take that ice.
Yeah, fuck it.
Muddling portion!
Has no one seen this guildsman's left?
I give you a kiss. Jim.
Does Jim consent to this kiss?
That's the beauty of it. He does not.
Oh no.
It hits a slow lumber at that. They're ready for us mayflies.
Hear that? The stomping great clad Kazaki.
Come here, let me kiss you.
Form on me, Dory. We'll take the Kazaki dome together.
Really, wizard? You think setting me on fire is a good idea?
Come here, let me get you. Come here, let me kiss you. Kiss chase.
Chaos warrior! Hail Belay! Vermilion!
We killed the leech, Dory. Gangway! With this shot, I am Jordy. Mind! Hook rat! A packmaster! It's Calcanic.
What's your friend playing, and if it's multiplayer, why not join him? He's playing Dark Souls, and I'm trying to get Slayer's outfit. I haven't played Dark Souls in months now.
What? What you say?
I was Takeout asking what you're playing and why I'm not joining you if it's multiplayer.
Huh. The backstep. More water. Oh, come on, just let me rape someone.
Oh,
Yeah, stop it. Stop it, Jim.
probably not a statement you want engraved in your tombstone or anything.
Alright, make it less bad, okay? I just want to kiss someone. There we go, that's not that bad. Kiss.
Take your time killing it with an OU.
No more gold drinking for that, please.
So it is multiplayer, I mean, sort of. Dark Souls has multiplayer, it's just sort of integrated into the single player, rather than being a thing of its own.
Where's the Silicdomi? This wind obeys him. Who's grabbing that bomb? Bomb here! Someone grab those bandages.
Oh no. Victor's got it.
A dead pack master is a sight for song. I need to heal. Show some patience.
Oh yeah, I like where that's going. Whipping bear. Deserve it.
What was that?
And do pull out a whip while I'm in the desert pyromancer outfit.
Oh. You're being very risky.
Absolutely. I will whip you back, I swear to God. You just wait till I start pulling out whips. Especially in this outfit.
Will you whip it? Will you whip him back and forth?
You down, doggy. Down.
What do you do with your hair? Do you whip your hair back and forth?
I might.
Oh no. Do you, what is it, whip a nene?
No, I do not. How dare you?
So many, let's
Why the fuck is that called whipping nene? What sort of goddamn name for anything is that?
You hear out, Dory?
Is that the troll? There's only like 3 of them.
The rattle of a skaven gutter.
That's a vile stench.
Oh.
Find new friends. Meet new creatures, little world.
Don't enjoy being broiled, wizard. Hey, Watcher, if you hit me once more... Healing draft for you. Seen this kind of corruption before. Never ends well.
You're a gutter rather.
Here, assassin,
We're getting violent now, are we?
Yes.
Right. There's something spreading.
He starts punching me. Right, the safe word is beans and toast.
That's multiple words.
It could be a phrase.
What's a safe phrase?
Shh. Broccoli, then there you go.
That's fair.
Supplies for our ranged weapons.
Come on, tainted one.
I wish they wouldn't stagger their attacks like that, makes it kind of difficult to hit them.
Someone kill that woman here! Blightstormer, that is.
You killed me,
Do me. This is
prick.
about to get messy.
Oh, very nice.
We're all dancing for that stupid
Just whipping people. He just came and slammed an axe on my head.
Oh. So you're saying he whipped you and then you got split in half?
Oh no, I was whipping people that were enjoying it. And then he comes along with the fucking Dragon Slayer's great axe, and I die.
Oh, so you were whipping him and then he split you in
I was
half?
whipping and then they killed me. Should have said broccoli.
Yeah, that's on you, to be honest. Like, if you didn't say the safe
Yeah.
word, how's he supposed to know?
Well, to be honest, I'd imagine anyone would have the sense not to bring out the knives. Well,
Some
the big
people
axes.
are into that kind of shit.
Yeah, some people are into snuff.
Ammunition.
Yep.
Enough before time.
Strangler!
Esteemed guests, greetings. I thank thee for joining my hallowed ritual. Your souls will be a much welcome addition. You shoot me. Comes around, goes around. You shoot me. I shoot you.
Strike them down!
Who dare?
Such fire's gone.
More bloodless than usual, one eye. Cannot hide!
I'll skin the water cow. Have a doorway. I'll have to do more than that.
I don't trust this quiet. No, it's
Alright, so I think it's just 4 more missions to do with Slayer.
Lol, my battery's died.
Oh no. Or more into the nest, Athel festering ground against the grain.
Turns out Alicia's having trouble extending the Bridge of Shadows into certain areas around Helmgard. She's traced the disturbance to an old elven temple north of here. I need you to put things right. Otherwise, you're going to be walking everywhere and we just won't have time for that.
Trying to think, what other games are coming out in the near future? There's Red Dead that 2K are probably gonna fuck up, so it's a maybe. There's Sekiro that I'm definitely wanting. I'm sure there was at least one other thing I had my eye on.
How far to this temple, do you think?
Is this really the place?
I can't really think of it.
Like we're in for a war.
Oh. I got on that one. Good lord.
Potion, anyone?
What? Fucking lag. Oh my god.
Does he live on the moon?
Yeah. I just die out of nowhere.
There's a healing draft over there and I want it, but there's so many storm vermin in the way.
Was it what it means to mess with us?
Another of these
Fuck it.
frozen.
Let myself a rule. Only be friendly to Jim. Everyone else, I'll just be an annoyance to. Or fuck off to the end of the level and just sit there.
Not a bad place, all told. Shame about the Raki. This is the past story.
Lumberfoot healing draft.
Shit, Sienna might be fucked in there. Nope. Or.
That is no excuse. Keep that flame elsewhere, wizard.
Get ready to scatter. That's a gun rat.
Eyes sharp.
By the ancestors!
And I'm seeing the issue with playing the only character in this game that does not get a ranged weapon, with 3 people with, like, powerful ranged weapons. Everything's dead before they get anywhere near us, so I can't do much. They're just sniping all of the armored enemies from across the map, which I suppose, like, just means I don't have to do quite as much. Which is nice. But you know, every
what a
once in a
shame.
while it might be nice to get to attack an enemy.
Oh, that's such a shame. He can't light the bonfire because I'm here. Whatever shall he do? I almost just slipping away from my friend as I walk up the stairs away. Big talk. No, he's just gonna stand there. He's gonna. I reckon I'm gonna get hate mail in a second. He's just DC'd.
Build a cable.
Yeah, my brother blood. I wasn't even going to attack him. They're good. You can take on the level, no problem. I was going to point out where everything was. Gonna be a nice invader.
Jesus.
Through here.
28 minutes. Right into the head.
Chaos warrior!
Naughty.
I am a mountain. I feel
Just healed and immediately let myself get hit a couple times, so I'm low and healthy.
There's a chaos warrior nearby.
Naughty. Naughty.
Get our thoughts against no. Be quiet, don't you think? Hey! Healing drop! I lost her chance. Chaos warrior!
Take your time killing it, why don't you?
Healing dropped.
Dark gods or not, the Chaos Warrior has fallen.
I hear a rattling door.
Rattling firing! No! The rattling is dead. Ammunition!
Gas! Can you not hear me?
Can you not taste the poison of the wind?
Grimness! Here! Gas!
Oh, come on!
Heads up.
Didn't realize that common would pop up so quick.
Will not allow you.
Take the knife!
Fuck. Just let me die, I deserve it at this point.
He could have taken me, but he decided to run all the way to the boss. I don't understand that. Like, oh, just get... Invaded something like his Aldrich. Like for a little bit. I'm invading, so I'm not going to adhere to rules.
Yeah.
Neither should he. He just runs off all the way to the boss. He could have killed me, but no, he didn't. Because it became a 2 against 1. Just fucking legged it all the way to the boss.
He wasn't interested in none of your PvP bullshit.
Well, he clearly was to begin with. Until someone else invaded.
Maybe he recognized your name or something.
He was like, oh shit, it's that person. I still need to kill Medea. So you can stream that. The Berserker. Oh, it's Jim. Where is he at?
Tell you what, I might actually switch over, come help you kill Medea, and then we can just fuck up some Aldrich Faithful or something for a little bit. For the end of the stream.
I'd admittedly need to do NG+. plus.
Oh god. Well, I could just switch over and we could fuck up some Aldrich Faithful.
We could fuck some people up as Aldrich Faithful.
That too, it's just harder to stay together with doing that.
Oh. Save me, Jim! Save me! Save me! That's a mean invader. Oof. I'm gonna die again, Jim. Save me. I make pact with this Blade of the Darkman, because he's here for the invader, not for me.
An unlikely alliance.
Yeah, very unlikely. Well, he needs to kill an invader. I need to, well, kill the host, but also kill invaders. Because let's be honest, I don't want the Bladed Darkmoon here. He doesn't really want to be here, and the only way out of here is to kill that invader. So,
Makes sense.
kill the invader.
Just deliberating on whether or not I actually want to boot up Dark Souls 3 again.
Oof! Alright, you need to be careful. Kill the invader. Kill the invader.
Sure, let's do it. Let's boot up Dark Souls for a little bit. Alright, stream will be down for a minute while I swap games over. I'll be back momentarily, jumping back into a game I haven't played in like fucking months.